bigger, better delts. To get those, you have to be able to contract them. And we're going to teach you how. We're going to be using a technique called active contractile mapping, which basically is helping the nervous system, the brain, connect to the body part, in this case the delt, and teach it how to fully contract that muscle so that way you get the biggest, best contraction, which means that every time you exercise it, you're going to get the best out of it. It's going to comprise of two parts. One is going to be a full stretch of that particular muscle and a full contraction. And when you get to the point of a full contraction, it's going to feel like a really strong contraction or even a cramp, but specific to the muscle that we're going for. So look for those things.
All right, so we're going to go through a full ACM for the posterior deltoid. So you get the full ACM, we start with the stretch, right? So at our attachment points, we want to separate them as far as we can. So to do that for the posterior deltoid, we're going to go into shoulder flexion, we're going to go to internal rotation, full internal rotation of shoulder, and then adduction. So just coming across, and we're stretching out those attachment points as far as we possibly can, right? We're going to keep this elbow straight and just pull across into adduction. So then we're doing the opposite to get into that full contraction. As we start to bring the arm back out into horizontal abduction, we're going to externally rotate, keep coming back into some extensions. So we're trying to bring these 2 points together. That's what you need to focus on. Focus on the singular muscle that we're trying to contract, a really hard contraction, more, like you're bringing my fingers together, right? Almost to the point of cramping. All right, go ahead and relax out. So the best way to get the effect from the ACMs is to do about 10 to 15 repetitions of the full stretch and contraction. So ACM for the middle deltoid. So if we think about our attachment points, then same thing, we want to go through a full stretch first. So to take the arm into adduction, to get it farther than just neutral, we want to take it back behind the back a little bit to separate these two attachment points as much as possible. And then as we go into the full contraction, we're going to come straight into abduction, shoulder abduction with the arm. We're going to keep the arm in neutral as we try to bring these 2 points together, contracting as hard as possible. Harder, harder, harder. Good, and relax. So about 10 to 15 repetitions, holding that contraction for 3 to 5 seconds. It doesn't have to be very long, but you do want a deep, hard contraction of that individual muscle. All right, ACM for the anterior deltoid, basically the opposite is for the posterior deltoid. So we're gonna come into a little bit of extension and horizontal abduction with the external rotation. So we are lengthening the space between the attachment points, and then we go to the full contraction by reversing that motion. Go ahead, horizontal adduction, internal rotation, bringing these attachment points together, squeezing hard, 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 and relax. 10 to 15 repetitions of the full stretch, full contraction, holding about 3 to 5 seconds for each contraction.